Welcome to my channel. This video is my craft room tour. I have been working on my craft room, as you know, and organizing all my supplies, and I finally got it pretty well done. Of course, it's not 100%, and it never really is, and I'm sure I'll do some more organizing, but right now it's looking really good. I got the tabletop done. I got some furniture moved around. As you can see, that cube storage was against the other wall on the right side close to the window, and I moved it over here, and you will see why in just a minute. So I kept those sheer ribbons in that box. That's just my phone holder if I want to use it for filming or live streaming. This basket has my large acetate ribbons, so I can easily grab them and take them to the table. Here are my extra hot glue guns. I had those in a basket on the other side of the room, and now they're in a drawer because I was able to empty out a drawer. There's just some extra trinkets, extra diamond mesh. Those are sparkly like cheer and band. They're not really trinkets, but you can put them on homecoming mums. Just some extra backers, and there's some braids and chains in there too. This one is full of tubing that's still in the packages. You know how I love my tubing. And this drawer is just extra hot glue guns that have not been opened yet. And this drawer is some extras. There's like my labels for my thermal printer and my GoPro pouch, or whatever you want to call it, my zipper bag. Just got some odd and end things in it. I was having trouble closing that drawer, so I had to move one of the brand new hot glue guns. There's my bin. That's just a pop-up laundry basket, and I put like my empty roll spools of ribbon and things like that in there. And this little basket has my Bodabra and my circle cutters, so I can grab them easily. There's some tinsel wire. My shelves haven't changed really, probably since the last time I did a little video. Everything should look pretty much the same. There's my twine. I still have all these little trinkets and different rhinestones and such, little odd and end things, all in these little containers. That shelf is my daughter's shelf. That is her shelf. That's like her art supplies. I've got my printer box up there, and then extra vinyl, extra ribbons on that top shelf. These are large rolls of ribbon. You can use these for wreaths or for homecoming mums. These are all ones that I would probably use on homecoming mums, so that's why I brought them in this room instead of my storage room. And then these are trinkets. This whole shelf is trinkets. You can see there's a baseball theme, there's a volleyball theme, gold theme, just like odd and end gold trinkets. There's some acetate ribbons that won't fit on my ribbon holders. There's cardstock and a 3-hole punch. And there's my large cardstock that I use on custom cutouts. And there's some of those plastic wreath boards. I haven't used those yet, but I just stuck them in there for now. My baskets, I don't think, or my little cube baskets have not changed either. Still have, in case you haven't seen that earlier videos, that's my backers. There's elastic and garters, trinkets, flowers. That's where I keep all that kind of stuff. And those have all I've been organizing since after Christmas, so this is where I'm at. It's looking really good. Again, I put my rolls of vinyl that are open or that I will open in that basket. This little basket has extra diamond mesh, or diamond wrap, some people call it. I like to call it diamond mesh ribbon. And that has some custom cutouts that are already made. That's a project I'm working on, that ribbon pin. And here are a lot of my ribbons that I'm using. You see, I've got wired ribbons, acetate ribbons, and you can't see, it's kind of hard to see some of them in the back, but I have several spools going on in there. Some of them are kind of hidden. I got as many on there as I could. There's my grosgrain ribbons, my hair bow ribbons. There's some more wired ribbons, more acetates, and then honeycombs and stuff like that. Got that cute little basket that's holding the little bitty rolls of ribbon. You can't even buy those little rolls anymore. They don't sell them at Hobby Lobby anymore. I've stocked up before they sold out of them. There's my glitter cardstock that's already been cut. And there's some foam sheets back there, some butterflies, just some different things that I need to stick in there. Tissue paper, I use that for packaging stuff up, shipping stuff. This neat little box was my grandmother's, and she used it with her sewing stuff, so I have some of my thread in there to do occasionally sew. And this black shelf I just purchased at Harbor Freights. It was on sale over the weekend, and you can see there's an eyesore of boxes on the top, but really that was the best place for me to stick all those empty boxes I use for shipping. That box has all my chipboard in it, so I had that on the floor behind my table and I was always tripping over it, so it was nice to be able to put it there. There's tinsel and glamour rope. I always forget about that glamour rope because it was in a drawer, so hopefully I'll remember it more now. Here are some more ribbons. There's wired ribbons, there's curling ribbons on the middle one there. Some more diamond mesh. Love that stuff. There's my wine rack with my rolls of vinyl. That's both permanent vinyl and heat transfer vinyl. I also got these neat containers at Harbor Freight. They were on sale for $6.99, and they've got all kinds of little different size cubes in there. So I haven't used them yet, but I'm trying to decide what I want to put in them. I've got plenty of options. There's my staplers and staples that I don't use as much, and extra staples. This is all Chanel stems or wire ties. And I realize I barely have any white ones left. I'm going to have to buy white ones before homecoming. There's my regular printer. There's a palette that I had painted. I also have a picture frame that I had designed so I could hang stuff on there. So I've got my little ring mums and hair bow mums hanging off of it. But I use that palette for big rolls of stuff. Like I have the silver glitter heat transfer vinyl, which I'm trying to show you there. And then 21-inch rolls of mesh, so they just slide in there. It's good storage, and I've got nails and screws on it so I can hang stuff. There's just some small shelves. That's my scrapbooking stuff. These baskets have trinkets. That one right there is just homecoming trinkets. The other one was cheer. There's that $5 basket I got from Dollar Tree. It's just yarn. And then again, all those boxes up there, but I need a lot of boxes for shipping, and they got them off the floor, so that was helpful. Okay, so there's my trash. This cute little rolling cart here. So I put, that's my sticker maker. I've got some hand cream. Of course, you gotta have some hand cream. And all my tapes. There's some cable tie mounts. So it's mostly tape storage, but a few other things in there as well. It kind of slides around, so I like that. There's my sewing machine kind of stuck on the side of the table there. And there's some mum backers. I found a little storage for those. And then of course my heat press. It's on the bottom shelf because I don't use it a whole lot. So, and it takes up a lot of room. That's just my trash box, and then box with some chipboard in it. And then ribbons, and then this is like the larger stuff that you can put on a mum flower. Just odding in different things, and there's all kinds of different themed stuff. Those drumsticks. There's some little baseball bats. These are pins, I think, but I thought that would be something fun you could put on a mum. There's antlers in there. There's all kinds of stuff. Let me see, there's letters. If I see unique stuff on clearance somewhere like Hobby Lobby, I buy it and it goes in that drawer. There's gold and silver. That's that kind of like crepe paper that you buy. It's not crepe paper, but streamers. And you can get that at Dollar Tree. Not these, but I'm still in the silver and gold. So these are my footballs and basketballs, soccer balls, any of those like 3D or flat shaped or dome shaped things that can go on a mum flower. And then this drawer is all my bells, all different colors and shapes and sizes of bells. There's an extra cutting mat. There's an extra mat for my scan and cut. That is tubing. And no, I did not put those stickers on that storage. The storage used to be in one of my kids' rooms, and they were always sticking stickers on stuff, but I just reused it in my craft room. It was still good. There was nothing wrong with it except for it had stickers on it, so if it works, I'll reuse it. This is all like trinket packs, large cowbells, wired tinsel, that kind of stuff. You can see I'm really set on trinkets, or I should be. Hopefully. Now my table, I got my table cleaned off over the weekend, over the last week. I'm so happy about that. There's my mats for my scan and cut. There's just a few odd and end things there on my table that I need to put up. But there's my scan and cut. And that thing just folds down so it's out of the way. Some little drawers I got at Dollar Tree. They're on the left side. And I've got my safety pins in there. I've got different size safety pins for the homecoming moms. There's rubber bands, just for whatever. And there's those little pins I was looking for the other day when I was making that ribbon pin. I couldn't find those, so now I've got them in that little drawer, and I'll be able to find them easily. Once I get used to them being in there, I'll probably still look around for them. There's the cowbell I decorated for my live streams for the super chats. I still want to bling it up, but I got a bow on it and I wrote on it, so it looks pretty cute. So this has, well, I've got a tape measure for measuring boxes when I ship boxes, and then all my little scan and cut supplies are in there, just odd and end little things. And then my scale is right under that, in case you're curious what scale I use. And that little container I also got at Dollar Tree in the school supplies. And I've just got like my GoPro accessories, batteries, little charging cables and stuff like that. Lights, just odd and end little stuff like that in there. So cleaned up that area. I had all that stuff like just crammed in that bin right there. So it was really overflowing. So I was glad I got that little green thing. So over on this side, this is where I really cleaned up good. That container is from Dollar Tree as well, and I was saying that I would like to try it for like the glue sticks and stuff like that, and it works perfectly. I mean, I haven't done that much crafting, or really any crafting, since I've redone the table, so I don't know how well everything's going to work out, but we'll see once I start. There's all my staples, my pins, and those are my good scissors. I have to keep my good scissors separate from my regular scissors. So there's a cute little jar in there. That is a Pioneer Woman jar we found on clearance, and I use it for stuff like that. So it's little paint brushes and stuff. There's my rotary cutters. Got 3 of them. There are my staplers that I use the most, and they just fit right off to the side like that. So I was really happy. And there's my glue gun, my cordless glue gun. I've got a little lamp there. There I've got a jar that's been painted and decorated. That's just got some chenille stems and dowel rods. This is a tiered tray I made. I've got odd and end stuff in there. You can see I've got E6000 glue. I've got Sharpies, box cutters, twine, all kinds of stuff. And there's an old Butterfinger from Halloween that's still in there. I guess I should be proud I didn't eat it. There's my bandaged scissors I use a lot. There's my older scissors. And then that is a hole punch for like metal signs and stuff. So I've just got all this. That's for cutting foam, floral foam. Those are my little backers for ring mums, straight pins, finger protectors, more lotion. And then here's all my clips. I've got alligator clips. I've got clothespins. Just all kinds of different kinds of clips in there. I use those a lot too, so I like to have those handy. And then in this, I put all my little tools in it. So my needle nose pliers, I've got a little hammer, I've got a screwdriver. You'd be surprised how often I use stuff like that. There's my Echo show, so I can watch movies or listen to music while I'm crafting. But look how clean everything is. It won't stay like that, and definitely not during homecoming. Oh, that glass, that's for cutting vinyl. It makes it easier to cut vinyl, and so it's really level and everything. But the only issue I have right there is what I just showed, is it's kind of tight through there. It's always been tight through there because that table is 8 foot long. And if I don't pay attention to walking in there, then I will bump into that corner, but that's the only issue I have. So you can kind of see the setup better there. That's my sublimation printer and the little table I bought for it. The little, I can't remember where, I got it at some kind of outlet store. I just thought it was really cute. That basket has all my sublimation stuff in it, like blanks and ink and the tape, all kinds of stuff like that in it. I just shoved everything in that little basket. I don't have a whole lot of sublimation stuff. There's printer paper. This basket is like odd and end stuff that I still need to deal with. That container is my daughter's as well. That's like her jewelry making stuff. So that is hers. Just got that off to the side on the floor. It's easy to get to. And you can see I've got some stuff stacked up behind those bins on the lower shelf. So it's still kind of messy back there, and I got all those wires. It's really kind of messy back there, but I'm not back there that much. And there's my light ring and my mannequin. I've got more ribbons on this shelf. I call it a shelf. I don't know what you really want to call it. My husband built those for me. And then I've got flowers and stuff on top. This basket has extra E6000. That's bat grip spray. I use that for my mats. I've got baby wipes. I've got my regular ink for my printer. And then there's cable ties on top of there. That drawer has all like burlap and deco mesh. Those two drawers are kind of like a combo of that. That's got more rhinestones and diamond mesh ribbon. That cube bin, it was from Dollar Tree too. It was $3, and it's really good quality. It's not cheap and flimsy like, the dollar ones were. So I had showed that on my live stream, those bins that I had bought. I showed all that stuff, those containers and stuff that I had bought. So I wanted to say I've been happy with everything that I bought the other day. And this one has tool in it, and I need to reorganize this drawer and clean it up. I can barely get it closed, and I can't see what I've got. These bottom two are just t-shirts. This one is my hair bow stuff. I've got like bottle caps and French clips and hair ties, and there's hairspray because sometimes you want to spray the bow and kind of keep it stiff. Those are extra ribbons that have been like, they were at the end of a spool, there's like small amounts, but I never checked that drawer. I need to just get rid of it. That one is all my floral stuff, like floral foam and picks and clay and stuff like that. So there's my cable ties. That little thing I made up to help with candy cane braids, so I'm going to show that sometime. So I've got all kinds of odd and end jars up here that are holding different kinds of clips and stuff like that. You see there's some more in there. So a lot of these are like painted jars, and you see there's paint brushes, more flowers, a few braids clipped on there. I love palettes. They make good shelves and stuff. So a few more of those containers. There's like chalkboard tags, chalk pins, just all kinds of odd and end stuff in here. This side of the room I don't use as much, so I keep the stuff over there that I don't use as much. It's really, pretty narrow through there too, but it works. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my craft room, especially when it's 90% clean and organized. Please subscribe, and don't forget to tap that bell for notifications, and like and share and comment, but please be kind with your comments, and please be kind to others, and happy crafting and happy mum making, everyone.